I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Sun beaming. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Found some free mulch here that we're gonna see how much we can get into my tiny SUV here. But we got some lawn bags and shovels and stuff, so this should save us quite a bit on the garden. So we're gonna see how much we can get in here. Well, we got our mulch. We got the mulch. Now we just my battery died, so now we're charging the battery up. So quite a few people have come through here, and these people steady coming and going. So this is obviously a popular little spot.
Look where it's at.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle of everybody. Germantown, Midtown, East Memphis, everybody. Right in the middle.
Yeah, free. Can't beat free.
Yeah, and then they got some more to dump. That's why they asking us to get this for free.
Because
they got more coming.
That's a great idea on the part of the city.
Look, to whom mulch is given, mulch is expected.
Right. Hey guys, so it's been a few days since I've been out here doing any work, and I made a to-do list because I felt like, I don't know, kind of like losing my motivation maybe, or something like that. I also called 811 so they could come and check my property back here to see if there were any obstructions. And I learned that my gas line is running along the fence line. So, that kind of threw a wrench in things. I'm still waiting on 2 more utilities to come and do their markings, because the next thing I want to do is try to get the water line from the garden hose over here to this area so I can do my irrigation setup. So that's on the list. But for today, I needed to make a list so that I can kind of have some direction and be able to kind of zoom in and focus on making progress. So I have several things on the list today. I told you guys about the areas where what I transplanted didn't take. So that's where I had those peppers, and I had the cabbage and broccoli. Those died out. They were too immature to make it. So I got 2 squares that are empty right now. And everywhere else except for the beans over here, I'm starting to see stuff come up. So I have 2 bell pepper plants that I'm going to transplant, and I also have some onion, like the green onions, that, like, not the bulbs, but like just the kind with the roots on it. So I'm going to plant some onions, and I'm going to plant the bell peppers in the ground over here. Also on my list for today, besides transplanting the bell peppers and the onions, is to put down cardboard and mulch in the other areas where I can. We're gonna make a trip over to Lowe's because they have their mulch on sale, and I'm not gonna use their mulch that's on sale. I'm not gonna use it in the garden area because I think it's colored, it's dyed, but I am gonna use it around my flower bed in the front and over here with my black-eyed Susies. I'm gonna use it there. So we're gonna take a trip over there today, I think, and get some mulch for that. And I think that's about it. The weather is so nice today, so it's gonna be nice to work out here today. I'm gonna set my timer for 2 hours, and we'll just see. I think I can do all of that in 2 hours, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. We will see. So let me get started. Okay, so I got the buckets cleaned out and I got dirt in them. I haven't put anything in them yet, but I left 2 buckets empty because I have 2 blueberry bushes that I got from Walmart. Now I bought these several months ago and they're still in the bag, the original packaging. So they might not make it, but I did do some research and I was looking at Growing Out the Box. I believe is his channel. He's the guy, he's in the same USDA zone that I am, which is 8A, and he was talking about his blueberry bushes and how he does the soil. And so he does 50% peat moss, 25% compost, and 25% pine bark. So I have pine bark already, but I need to get peat moss and I need to get another bag of compost, some type of compost. So I left these 2 buckets empty because I'm gonna go to Lowe's later, and so I'll put that on my list to get some peat moss and some compost. So now, as far as what to put in the other buckets, what I think I'm going to do, because I'm hoping that these nasturtiums are vines, but I'm not sure. In the package, I don't think it really says, but they're good in part shade. So I think I'm gonna put 2 buckets at the top of the nasturtiums in each one, and hopefully they're the vining type and they'll kind of grow up if they grow. So I think I'm gonna do 2 buckets of this, and then I have fennel seed. So I think I'll do 1 bucket, I mean like two nasturtium in each one. So the top 2 will be nasturtium. One of the bottom buckets in each one will be fennel, and the other one will be the blueberry bushes. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put the bushes together or separate them. I know they do good like together, close together, so they can cross-pollinate. So maybe I'll put the 2 blueberry bushes on one side and 2 fennel on the other. No, I think I'll put 1 on each side. So 1 fennel on each side, 1 blueberry on each side, and then 2 nasturtium on each side. And then that's gonna take care of these buckets. Then we'll just see what happens. I don't even know if these are supposed to go in a container. Oh, it says great for 12-inch containers. So fennel can grow in a container. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I also have all of these to plant. Now these flowers, these are vincas, and I actually got them for the front. So I'll be working on the front front porch and front flower bed next. But I have 2 pepper plants, and I have these onions here, which might be drying out. And then down under here, these are the marigolds that I planted. And I don't know, they may not make it, but I'm gonna put these in some some pots, I think, to try to help them get bigger. But I'm gonna put the onion and the bell pepper in the ground, and then I'm gonna buy some more jalapeno and cayenne peppers to put in the same square with them. So I think I'll go ahead and put the seeds down in these buckets and then do the bell pepper and onion in the ground. And then I think I might be, oh, I said I was gonna do cardboard, but do I wanna do cardboard or do I just wanna put mulch down? I may put cardboard along the fence line, then maybe just mulch everything else, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'll put cardboard along the fence line and then mulch everything else. So yeah, I think I'll do the cardboard next, and then once I put everything in, I can water everything, and that might be it. Cardboard, plant, mulch, water. Cardboard, plant, mulch, water. Well, let's see what we get done. Okay guys, so it's about 2 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna call it a day for out here and go get cleaned up. I'm gonna clean up the little walkway area where I kind of made a mess, and kind of clean up over here a little bit where I have like some empty bag and some sticks and stuff. Just kind of clean up my little workspace a little bit. Then I'm gonna water everything, give everything a little drink, and call it a day for now. I'll pick back up tomorrow. So I have just a little bit of mulch left in that one bag, and then I have this other black bag here that's full. I don't think it's gonna be enough to do everything that's left, but I think it will be enough. I can definitely do the tomatoes and probably the okra, but I'm gonna need some more. Maybe I'll just get more cedar for the front row and then do the darker color on the back 2 rows. I don't know, who cares? I mean, I want it to look nice, but at the end of the day, hopefully the plants will grow up and like cover everything, so then it won't even matter. But I don't know, I'm just doing the best I can, y'all. I'm making it up as I go. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up out here, then I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up. And then I think me and Corey are gonna hit the streets and do a couple of errands and stuff. So I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning. Saturday, right? Okay, Saturday morning. We're making a quick Lowe's run to get some mulch. They're doing their spring fest, and so last week I got garden soil or potting soil. I don't know what I bought. Anyway, they had the dirt on sale for $2 a bag. We're going early this time to see. Hopefully they still have mulch. I looked online last night and they had like 3,000 and something listed as the quantity that they had in stock. So hopefully that's correct. It won't have an issue. I'm trying to decide how many bags to get because I'm just getting the black mulch. So I'll check back in with y'all when we get there. You just like it because it's up high.
It is because it's up high. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
I wonder how comfortable it is.
Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, it's cold. Oh man, it's real comfortable. You got the seat,
Yeah.
the back. The seat ain't too hard. It got a little give to it.
$800.
We can make this.
Ooh, that's nice. That's comfortable. Deep cushion. I like that. 3 pieces. Oh, so the little table come with it. 2 chairs on the table. It's nice. So we were looking at these pavers over here, and I like them because they're like a sheet of them connected together. But we figured out that the gas line goes along the fence line. So next year, I think I'm going to put a walkway all the way down the fence line. And so we were thinking about maybe using some of these pavers, something like this, $13. So I have to calculate how much that would cost. But, you know, they have that polymer sand or whatever that stuff is called that you can put down in between and kind of locks it together. That way the water and stuff can still get through there. But I think that might be what we'll do next year. Or maybe even in the fall. I don't know. Whenever the growing season is kind of going out and we're getting ready to kind of prep to transition for next year. I got a lot of plans on how to upgrade for next year, and this is one of them. So maybe, I don't know, we'll keep this one in mind. I kind of like the look of it, and since I'm planning to do garden beds next year, I think I'm going to use cinder blocks. So this look will go good with the cinder blocks, kind of make a sort of cohesive look. But also, if for some reason the gas line needs to be serviced or something like that, it'll be easy to just pull these up and get to whatever you need to get to. So I don't know, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll see how it plays out. This is not the material I was thinking of, but I just ran across this. So this would be sort of kind of the look, but just with regular cinder blocks. So I think they are maybe about this tall. So just if you can imagine this tall, and then behind that is the plants and stuff. So I would start off with it just like one level high, and then depending on how that goes, I may extend it up. I could add more blocks to make it taller if I want to, but you can just imagine kind of that concrete look of the garden beds just all the way across the backyard with walkways in between each one. That's kind of what I'm thinking for next year. And then on the back side of that, along the fence line, would be an actual walkway with more like with what you saw there, maybe, or maybe just gravel. I don't know, but actual walkway along the fence line, and then these all the way across. And I don't know, these are pretty expensive. Like, looks like one block is $5, and then this cap piece is almost $2. So I would just use regular cinder blocks to keep it more economical. But I know I can use something like construction adhesive or something like that if I wanted to tie them together. But this is what I'm thinking, some kind of look like this in the backyard for the garden next year. And I think that'll be so cute with the cinder blocks and then the green coming out of that with the plants growing up, you know, the juxtaposition, industrial and nature together, you know, like vibes. Can you see the vibe? Let me know. All right, so another upgrade that I need to make I need a wheelbarrow. So you know they got the traditional kind that's down there, you know, just the regular bucket with the handles on them. Those, I don't know how much those cost, but I would imagine those are like the cheaper version. That scared me. Anyway, but then they also got this kind, the that's kind of like more like a wagon that you can dump the stuff out. You know, turn it up and dump stuff out. So this will be a future purchase, but y'all let me know what kind of wheelbarrows do y'all have, and do you recommend this kind that like can tilt out, tilt up like that? Is this sturdy? If anybody knows about this brand, would you recommend it? Because that's what I'm thinking about, maybe getting one like that.